All right, let me introduce you to Officer Roger Kinney. He is going to be telling us about the canine unit that you guys have out here and about the training and all that good stuff. So you guys have German Shepherds, most of you.
Correct. Right. Correct. We have 2 German Shepherds and 1 Belgian Malinois.
Okay. Now, the guy that's working with us behind us, this is Taz?
This is Taz with his partner, Officer Jeff Albert.
Okay.
Jeff's been a police officer about 6 years. Taz is 4 years old. And Taz is trained for patrol.
Okay. Now, what drills is Taz going through right now?
This is an obedience drill. Okay. We do obedience every day with the dog.
Yeah.
We train weekly, but by Jeff and Taz train obedience every day together.
Okay. Now, you were saying we were talking about the training of the dogs and things like that. What age do you start training dogs to get ready to go out on the street, and how long does it take to train them?
We start ours anywhere between, like mine is 13 months old and all the way up to 3 years old. And it's a training for canines. It's a never-ending process.
Okay.
So we start in between, like I said, between 13 months and 3 years.
And what's really interesting about this, and obviously he has to be this way, but Taz is very intent on what his partner is telling him to do and where to go, and sticks real close to him and does exactly what he says to do.
Correct. Our biggest goal in our training is control work.
Okay.
Our training is done by Steve Brewer. He's retired from Sacramento Police, and he stresses control work. Everything we do revolves around controlling our dogs,
okay.
And they do what we tell them to do,
right?
And
exactly.
nothing else.
And what's also interesting is that for Taz can be out doing patrols and going after bad guys and stuff, and then that same day, an hour later, go to an elementary school, hang out with the kids, and just be just fine.
5 minutes later, actually, They were involved in an operation this morning with our SWAT team, and that was just about an hour ago. And he was all strung up, and right now he's absolutely back into obedience mode, and anybody can walk over there and pet him and say hi to him. Wow!
And he was in the patrol car a minute ago. He was so excited. He wanted to get out. He wanted to play. And this is basically like a game to them. People think, that they might be scared or not knowing what they're doing, but this is actually fun for them.
It's all a game to them. We do it all the time. A lot of times in the handlers, because we keep the dogs at home, as soon as we walk out to get into the cars, they're already whining because they want to get them back and they want to go to work and they want to do this. It's a lot of fun for them.
Right on. Okay. So in the next hour, we're actually going to do some bomb sniffing drills, right, with one of the other dogs?
That's correct. Our canine Chance and his handler Dave Stallions has a cross-trained dog. He's trained for patrol and for explosives. He's trained to sniff 9 different odors.
Wow, very cool. Okay, and we'll talk about the cross-training and all that good stuff in the next hour.
That's correct. Right. We're going to find some explosives out here.
You never know.
Oh, that's a fire.
I mean, we only moved into this building a couple months ago. You don't know what the heck they were doing before we got here.
And we're about to find out, too. All right, guys, back to you.
Thanks, Court. You can learn more about the West Sacramento Police Canine Unit online, CW31.com, on our links page, where we are always on.